What effed up thing did you do as a kid? When I was 8, my older sister Katie told me the tooth fairy wasn't real. It was a Tuesday night, right before bed, and I just lost my front tooth that afternoon at recess. I was so excited to put it under my pillow. Then she walked into my room, saw the tooth in the little plastic container Mom gave me, and just laughed. You know that's just Mom and Dad, right? The tooth fairy isn't real. Santa isn't real. None of it's real. I cried for an hour. She just stood in my doorway and said, "Grow up, baby," before going back to her room. So I decided to get revenge. Katie had this ceramic piggy bank shaped like a fat orange cat that sat on her dresser. She'd been filling it for 2 years, saving up to buy a Nintendo DS. Every Sunday night after dinner, she'd take it down, count all her money on her bed, and carefully put it back. She was obsessive about it. She'd write down the total in a little notebook. She knew exactly how much she had down to the quarter. I started watching her routine. Tuesdays and Thursdays she had volleyball practice and didn't get home until 5:30. Mom would be making dinner. Dad wasn't home from work yet. That was my window. The first Tuesday, I snuck into her room and unscrewed the rubber plug on the bottom of the piggy bank. My hands were shaking. I took out exactly $3 bills, screwed the plug back on, and put it back exactly where it was. I figured $3 was small enough she wouldn't notice immediately. But if I did it every week, it would add up. Week 1, $3. Week 2, $3. Week 3, $3. I kept the money in an old Pokemon tin under my bed. Every Tuesday, I'd add to it. It became this weird ritual. By month 2, I had almost $25. She still hadn't noticed anything. I started getting bolder. Some weeks I'd take $4. One week I took $5. I'd wait until after she counted on Sunday to see if she'd say anything. She never did. Month 3 hit and I'd taken almost $40 total. The Pokemon tin was getting heavy. Here's the messed up part. I didn't even want the money. I didn't have anything to buy. I just wanted her to feel how I felt that night when she ruined the tooth fairy for me. Then came her 13th birthday party in early June. She invited like 20 kids from her volleyball team. Our basement was packed with teenagers. Right before cake, Katie stood up on a chair and announced to everyone that tomorrow she finally had enough money saved to buy her Nintendo DS. She'd been wanting it for years. Everyone cheered. I remember sitting on the stairs eating a slice of pizza, watching her smile and feeling this weird knot in my stomach. That night after everyone left, around 10 p.m., she went to her room to count her savings one last time before the big purchase the next morning. I was in the hallway pretending to go to the bathroom, but really I was watching through her cracked door. She took down the orange cat piggy bank and sat on her bed. She grabbed her notebook with all her totals. Then she turned the bank upside down and smashed it against her desk. Coins and bills scattered everywhere. She counted once. Her smile faded. She counted again, separating the bills into neat piles. Then she dumped everything out and counted a third time, this time out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her face went completely white. Mom! Mom! Someone stole my money. My mom came running upstairs. What are you talking about? I'm missing over $40. I counted last Sunday and I had $168. Now I only have $127. My parents tore the house apart looking for it. My dad checked every drawer in her room thinking maybe she'd taken some out and forgotten. They questioned my little brother for an hour, asking if he'd borrowed any. My dad even called my aunt at 11 p.m. thinking she might have borrowed some without asking when she visited last month. I just sat on the couch in the living room watching cartoons, the Pokemon tin with $41 in cash hidden under my mattress 2 rooms away. Katie cried all night. I could hear her through the walls. She kept saying I worked so hard over and over. The next day, Mom and Dad gave her $50 from their own money so she could still buy the DS. Katie said thank you, but I could tell she felt horrible accepting it. She never found out who took it. The case just went cold in our house. I'm 24 now. That Pokemon tin is still in my childhood bedroom at my parents' house, tucked in the back of my closet. $41 still inside. Katie's 29, married, has a good job. We're actually close now, but I still haven't told her. Sometimes I think about confessing. Then I remember her standing in my doorway that night, laughing at me for believing in the tooth fairy, and I just don't.